Sicilian defense, open, Najdorf variation, 6.bg5e67.f4nbd78.qf3qc79.000b5. Giveaway: one player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that black got the better of. Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. d6 opens up the light-squared bishop and prevents white from pushing the pawn to e5 after black eventually plays nf6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 gives black two central pawns versus one central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's two central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. A6 prepares the queenside pawn advance b7 b5, and also prevents white from playing the bishop or knight to b5. bg5 puts immediate threatens the knight on f6, white may castle queenside after developing the queen. e6 controls the important d5 and f5 squares and allows the dark squared bishop to develop to e7. f4 gains space in the center, controls the e5 square, and prepares to develop the queen to f3 behind the f-pawn. nbd7 develops the knight toward the center and defends the knight on f6. qf3 develops the queen to a central square and prepares queenside castling. qc7 develops the queen, unpins the knight on f6 and takes control of the half-open c-file. Queenside castling gets the king out of the center and connects the rooks. b5 takes space on the queenside and prepares to fianchetto the light-squared bishop on b7. It is the last book move. This leads to losing material. It is a mistake. Takes back. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. This wins material. This threatens to win a rook. It is good. This misses a great but hard to find move. It is an inaccuracy. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. This captures a vulnerable pawn. It is best. The pawn is now adequately defended. This is the only good move. This threatens to win material. It is a great move. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. This stops the opponent from being able to win material. It is best. This forks pieces by creating a simultaneous attack. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This evades the check from the knight. This is the only good move. It is a great move. That was a truly amazing move. This is the only move that works. It is brilliant. Takes back. It is best. This wins material. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This blocks an attack on a vulnerable knight. It is excellent. Right on target. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? It is a mistake. That was a great move and very hard to find. This is the only good move. It is brilliant. Takes back. It is best. That was a truly amazing move. This is the only move that works. It is brilliant. Recaptures. It is best. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. This is the only good move. It is best. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. It is an inaccuracy. This evades the check from the queen. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. White was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. It is a mistake. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. It is a miss. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This creates a threat to win a pawn. It is best. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. It is excellent. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This threatens to win a pawn. It is best. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that Black got the better of.